everybody, happy solar eclipse day, and thanks for tuning into my channel Healthy Living. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make your own granola. I have been buying Young Living's einkorn granola. That's this right here, and it is really yummy, but it's kind of expensive. I mean, it's actually really expensive. It's $8 for a little pouch, and I thought, that's silly, I can make my own that's just as good for me. So I looked at the back of the package and got some ideas, and then came up with a recipe that is gonna work just as well and make an awesome amount of granola, like 4 or 5 cups of granola for about $3 versus $8. So it's pretty cool. Let me show you all the ingredients and the recipe, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So these are the basic ingredients you're going to need. To start, preheat your oven to 325 degrees. Do this before you start making your granola so that it's nice and ready to go. Alright, so here are the ingredients. You need 3 cups of old-fashioned oats, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/3 cup of coconut sugar, 1/3 cup of honey, 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you can add any extras that you want to. So this is what I've got. Here are my oats. I'm using Bob's Red Mill extra thick whole grain rolled oats, which you know if you have PCOS or diabetes, you can eat these. This is the coconut sugar that I bought. It's still sugar, guys. I mean, there's no way around it. It's still sugar. But it's not as processed and just icky as regular sugar. Some people use brown sugar, and that's fine. I also have some dried cranberries. These also have sugar in them, so I'm only going to use a little bit of these. But I also have these dried cranberries that I got on sale, and they're apple juice sweetened. They're a little bit more bitter, so I'm going to use like half and half. Then I have some sunflower seeds that are unsalted. I have some slivered almonds, and then I have some dates. So these are like the extra ingredients that I'm gonna put in my granola. But the oats, oh, and I got raisins. I'm gonna put some raisins in there too. So preheat your oven to 325 degrees, and let's go ahead and get started. Hi, okay, so I have you guys in kind of a different place. I put you like on top of my fridge so you can see me cooking, I guess, because maybe that's more fun. My Nana made me these aprons, so shout out to my Nana. She's amazing. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put my dry ingredients in my big bowl first, and then we're going to mix up the wet ingredients and put those in. Everything goes into your bowl except your add-ins. So like I'm not gonna bake my dried cranberries or my dates or my raisins, but I am gonna put in my almonds and my oats. So let's start by measuring out 3 cups of oats. 1, 2, 3, okay. 3 cups of oats, and to that I'm going to add my slivered almonds, and you can just decide how many of these you want. I like almonds, so I'm gonna put what the heck, I'm gonna put the whole bag. Okay, and then I've got my dry roasted sunflower seeds. Whoops. I'm going to sprinkle some of those in. I'm not going to do too many sunflower seeds because sunflower seeds kind of have a really intense flavor. So I don't want to do too many of those. Okay. And I'll just give this a stir until it's all combined. Okay. Now we'll set this off to the side and let's do the wet ingredients. So now I'm going to put my wet ingredients into a bowl, and then you're just going to microwave this, or you can heat it on the stove if you don't want to use your microwave. Microwave this for about 30 seconds just so that everything can get melted. So we need 1/3 cup of coconut sugar. Okay. And that just, if you've never smelled coconut sugar before, it smells so good. It's like warm and it's very nutty. Okay, and then we're gonna have 1/3 of a cup of honey. Hopefully I have enough honey. I'm totally the type of person that like just goes in my cabinet, sees what I have, and then I make dinners based on that. I might not have quite 1/3 of a cup, but that's okay. If my husband were here, he would have laughed at that. Okay. So we're gonna scrape this into the bowl. The cool part about making your own granola is, like I said, it saves you a bunch of money. It's not processed, so you can decide what's going into it. And it's just so good. Like every morning, I either have my Ezekiel bread toast, or I have maybe like a 1/2 of a cup of granola, and I just feel like it just is so yummy, and I feel full after I eat it, which is good, because sometimes when you're eating a lot of veggies, you don't feel full. Okay, so now I'm gonna do 1/4 of a cup of organic coconut oil, just like that. Ooh, scoop that in. My spoon's kind of big. Gotta use the finger. All right, so this is gonna go in the microwave, like I said, till everything is all melted, and then we will combine it with our dry ingredients. Now that my wet ingredients are all melted, I'm going to pour these over my dry ingredients. Just dump it in. And you're gonna have to stir this for probably, I don't know, like 3 to 5 minutes to really make sure all of the oats are coated completely. Because the oats that aren't coated, they're gonna just be dry and in the bottom of your granola bar, bucket, whatever you're using. And that's gonna be really gross. So I'll stir this up and then I'll show you where to go from there. Now that my granola is all blended up, I'm going to put it on a baking sheet that I have sprayed with, I'm trying to grab it, a little bit of nonstick spray. You don't technically have to spray your baking sheet. You could just not spray your baking sheet, but I think it works better if you do. So this is the plan. I'm going to pour my granola onto my baking sheet and spread it out as thin as I can get it. Then I'm gonna bake it for 5 to 10 minutes at a time, and then pull it out, stir it up, and bake it again. What you're looking for are the oats to be golden brown, not burned, not pale, golden brown. And don't worry about, like, if it's golden brown, pull it out, because what happens is it's soft when you pull it out. So a lot of people think, oh, I need to cook it longer till it's crispy. No, no, no. You pull it out when it's soft, because then as it cools, it crisps up. So let me get the granola on the sheet and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the granola. It's gonna go in the oven for about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. And then I'll take it out, stir it up, and repeat the process. So I rinsed out the bowl I used to make my granola, and in it I just poured all of my add-in ingredients. So on the bottom we have the dried cranberries with apple juice. Then, like right there, we have regular cranberries. Then I did date pieces, and then on top of that I did raisins. So I'm just gonna stir this up, get these all combined, and when our granola comes out at the very end, so once you've got it all golden brown, that's when you put these babies in. And as the granola cools, these all help it stick together, because they do have some just natural stickiness about them. So that will be our last step, but now it's ready. So my granola is done. I ended up doing 4 rounds of 5 minutes each, so that's a 20-minute bake period. Just every 5 minutes I pull it out of the oven, stir it up. So now what I'm gonna do is pour the granola back into my bowl with all of my dried fruits, stir it up, and then pour it back onto that baking sheet, or you can pour it onto wax paper, spread it out and let it dry. I'll see if I have some wax paper. If not, I'll just put it on the baking sheet. Then you let it cool completely, and it's gonna harden up as it cools, and then we'll just break it up and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. So here's the granola, it's all done. You can see that it's nice and brown. I'm having to work pretty quickly because I can already feel that my granola is starting to harden up. So I'm gonna toss all this together, spread it back out onto my baking sheet, and then let it cool. So delicious. I'm telling you, the smell of these dried fruits with the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the vanilla, my house smells like Christmas. This was such an easy recipe, you guys. It's so fast, it's so quick. You just mix it up real easy, and then you have such a wonderful, healthy, yummy snack that you can top yogurt with, or you can just eat it normal with cereal, or just as a snack. Sometimes I do that. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching my video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed making granola with me, and that you try making it yourself. You can make it your own, put anything you want in it. Some people put cacao nibs in theirs. If it's totally cool and maybe you're making it for like a party, you could put some dark chocolate chips in there. The possibilities are endless. You could do golden raisins, you could do all kinds of stuff. So make it your own, make it fun. Happy living, healthy living. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. And if you guys want to see anything, tell me in the comments. So maybe there's a dinner that you would like to see me make, or you have a question, just make sure to ask or put it in the comments below. Thanks, guys, and have a great rest of your solar eclipse day.